We're here with David, who just won back-to-back hobby leagues with Film Uta. How did you find it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Deck performs pretty well. Won this, won today, won last time, and came second in another.
Nice.
So overall, I've only lost one game in this week, so I'm 10-1. I think the deck's pretty good right now. Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot.
Nice. What were your matchups like?
My matchups, well, first of all, the regular meta, Sakazuki, NL, Purple Luffy. I think my only loss this week was to Katakuri. Yeah, that was he just triggered 4 times and I didn't play around Amaru, so it's just me being bad rather than the deck being underperforming.
Fair enough. What would you say your hardest matchup was?
Hardest? I think the scariest matchup for this deck is definitely, or at least I think it's Sakazuki. Just the removal is very scary. Purple Luffy can get scary as well because of Magellan. That's an insta loss if they play that.
Fair. Interesting.
But other than that, decks, that's fine.
Nice. Should we get to the deck profile?
Yeah. So we'll just get straight into it.
Yep.
Playing 4 Law. Use the film, gives you a turn 1 play and a 1k counter.
Nice.
Just the important parts he's searchable off the leader and off Nami.
Cool.
Chopper, again, film 2k. Their abilities don't really come up that much. It's just the important parts of their film and they're searchable.
Cool.
Nami, of course you're going to play Nami in the film deck. Searcher ups the consistency. Just, you gotta run 4.
Cool.
The new addition to green is the Uta. Very good card. It's a blocker, lets you restand one of your film characters if you need to, and it's a 3 cost so you can play it off Brook as well.
Nice.
And again, Usopp, again, it's just a 3 cost so you can play off Brook, so that's why I run it. And plus film, so again, upping the consistency of your searchers.
Nice.
Zoro next, again, film, 4/6, pretty decent. Brook, need it for the combo, makes your turn very dawn efficient. And Luffy, of course, I think everyone knows the Luffy into Brook into one of your 3-cost combo. It's busted.
Nice.
So yeah, you gotta run max out on all of these film cards because you want to up the consistency.
Cool.
For the non-film, I'm running 4 Izo, just because I think she's the best 2K in green. Film doesn't have any other 2Ks other than Chopper, so you need to supplement. You need to supplement your deck with more defensive counters, and I chose Izo because the rest might come up. It only came up once for me this entire week in my 11 games, and it was fine. Otherwise, I just keep it in my hand for a 2k counter. The important non-film card here is Kid. This is your win condition. At least this is a win condition for this build. Pretty much the only deck that can really get rid of this is Sakazuki. That's why I think it's the scariest matchup, because they can get rid of your win condition very easily. But yeah, pretty much the whole game plan for this is you want to set up so you can play Kid safely, and then you just defend the Kid the entire game. Because, like I said, Sakazuki is the only deck that can really get around this. NL kinda with Katakuri, but they have to waste 8 whole dawn just to get rid of it. So if you can just play Kid and defend him, you're gonna win that game, because it's very hard for every deck to swing 8k into this.
Cool.
And again, with all your searches like Nami, Uta, you're gonna have so many cards in hand that you can just counter out. And again, you have your Uta blockers and your Luffy blockers as well. So defending this kid is very easy. You just have to make sure it sticks, and as long as it sticks, you're just gonna win that game.
Cool. Do you find yourself playing multiple kids at the same time?
There are times, the most I've played is 2 kids on the board at once. You don't really need more than that. I mean, if there's ever an opportunity to play more kids, you can probably just go for game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I only ever found myself playing 2, and then once 2 is on the board, I just go for game.
Nice. Cool.
Next up is the events. I play 4 New Genesis. It's another searcher. It's free if you start your turn with it, because it costs 1 dawn, but then you restand the dawn. The whole game plan is to lead up to the kid and protect it. So this is going to find you your Namis, it's going to find you your Utas, your Brooks, and your Luffys, because you really want to find your combo pieces before you get to the kid.
Right.
The other events are 3 I'm Invincible. Lets you restand your leader. You can use multiple in a turn. It's really useful for going for game because swinging 12. It's just like the structure deck Kid. You know, swinging twice, 12k, this can just win games. Even just swinging twice is just enough to get past, you know, a life or a blocker or whatever. And the last event is 3 backlight. This lets you rest a 5 cost or less, or if it's already rested, you can KO it instead. If your opponent has a threat, you can just KO it, or if you're going for game, you can just rest their blockers.
For your starting hand, what are you searching for? For your opening hand.
Opening hand, you really want to see your combo. So if I see like a Luffy or a Brook and a Nami, that's pretty good. Sometimes if I just see like something like New Genesis and a Nami, that's good enough because I can search for my combo pieces with just those 2 cards.
Cool.
If I see a Kid in my hand with a Searcher or just with another combo piece, I'll probably keep that as well because again, Kid's your win condition. Pretty much, you want to see your Luffy Brook Kid or your Searchers like New Genesis and Nami.
Are there any other tech cards that you would include or swap out?
Well, I think the deck list as it is right now is actually really good. I like it a lot. But there have been some other cards I was thinking about. There's the Rosinante blocker that just came out in OP05, the 2 cost. I think everyone knows about the 10-drop Doffy. It's another high-end monster you can run instead of the Kid. But I just prefer the Kid because I just think the Dawn efficiency is better. There are other events you could run, like, you know, Punk Gibson, there's the 0 cost event. But again, the problem with all these cards is just that they're not film. And so
True.
it's hard to fit everything and find the balance of consistency and utility. So that's something that you're just going to have to decide for yourself what you think is the right balance. I wouldn't go more than 10 or 12 non-film because then otherwise you're just getting too inconsistent with the Uta and the Nami.
Cool. Yeah. All right. Thanks again, David, and congratulations with your back-to-back wins.
Sweet. No problem.
Cool.